Melinda married Isaac in the living room.
Oh my goodness.
Another one was that I was so mad about the tattoo and people turned it in. I got so much hate.
Did you really give Joe's motorcycle to Tristan?
Okay, this one says Tristan and Melinda are dating. That's been a rumor. Alright, Bella, have you ever heard a rumor about yourself and you wake up and like read something and you're like, what did I do next? Because it's so like crazy. Well, that's what we're addressing today, Keep It Crazy Family. There's been different rumors and different things that we've seen or heard or whatever, and we just want to address them. And we're going to be very truthful in what is true and what is not true. So let's start with Bella. I heard that Bella is a mean girl. I don't see it. She seems like a sweet girl to me. They literally did this.
False. Okay, this one actually makes me so mad because if you know me personally, and like you can ask any one of my family members, any of my friends, like I actually have a really big heart and I'm super nice and I would never intentionally hurt another soul. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm the type of person to care too much and I'm always like too nice even when people don't necessarily deserve it. I just always give my heart out. So that rumor honestly really upsets me. It makes me sad that you guys think of me that way sometimes.
You give love.
Aww. So that is false. I think it's hard because you guys only see like a little like 20 minutes and it may have been like 20 minutes when maybe we're not in the best mood or I mean most of them we're pretty much in
you
the
guys
mood.
think it's my facial expressions, but I don't know, I don't mean to make faces, I just like, I don't know.
The other thing is you can't be smiling all the time. It would be so creepy if we were all like, all the time, you know what I mean? It's like you're real life and it's, we're not always smiling.
Yeah.
Okay, on to the next rumor. I don't know if there's any rumors about you, Evie. Evie says to go to her next, but I don't think there's any rumors.
I am sweet and kind though.
You are very sweet and kind. That is so true.
Did you really give Joe's motorcycle to Tristan?
There was this huge rumor after we gave Tristan, we surprised Tristan with his motorcycle, and that we had re-gifted that we had surprised Joe with to Tristan. That is not true. Here's a side-by-side comparison. And if it was true, then I could turn a Harley into what is his bike, a Yamaha? I don't even know. Yeah. If I could turn a Harley into a Yamaha, I'm in the wrong line of business because I should have my own custom shop. Someone said that we re-gifted Joe's bike to Tristan. That is not true, right?
Yeah, they don't know bikes.
Real quick, we want to give Logan a shout out on his Twitch, guys. He's been streaming every night. Logan_Pettit on Twitch. Okay, if you know me, you know this one is false. Crystal wants to get a tattoo, or Erin wants another one. I love Bella's tattoo. It suits her so much. It is so cute, guys.
Yeah, that is really cute.
Like, here's now an up close. So cute. Erin, do you want another tattoo? I actually don't want one, guys, but
I want more.
you want more?
I want so many more. Like, I'm excited. I have, what were they saying? I have tattoo fever.
Oh no.
I do not have tattoo fever. I could see potentially getting one in the future. I just don't know what would it be. It took me a long time to like decide on this one, so it might take me a long time to decide on the next one.
Another one was that I was so mad about the tattoo and people turned it in. I got so much hate. Here's the thing. I was shocked. I was really, really shocked. And did I get mad at you? No. Did you get in trouble? No. Did you get grounded? Did I try to control it? No.
Did I sleep on the couch? No.
No. People turned it into like a much bigger. Here's the thing is I didn't see all the footage until after. Like it was in the moment. I was completely shocked. I didn't know how to respond. I was like flattered by his tattoo and even her like adoption date. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like those are the sweetest tattoos. But I didn't know Aaron's whole explanation behind it. And I did feel like he should have like discussed it with me. Only because a few weeks ago we were talking about like discussing different things and maybe like, yeah. But anyways, that was a whole bad conversation you guys didn't see. But I was not mad or upset. And then the thing that I was like, if you haven't seen that video, I'll put it at the end of this, but there's a part where it's like, I can't say that on camera, cut the camera. Okay, I'm gonna explain what I couldn't say on camera. I'll just say it now because we're addressing all the rumors. Might as well. If I get hate, I get hate. Okay, for Aaron's, hold on, we're gonna do a close-up because we didn't really show. Okay, so here's Aaron's tattoo. And a lot of people were like, what does 3/5/16 mean? Because it's not our anniversary, but it is our temple anniversary. So with the LDS religion, you do get sealed in the temple, and that's like your temple, like your forever marriage. And so with that, like if you guys are LDS or know about the LDS religion, they don't really believe in getting tattoos, or at least not, what is it, like, I don't know. Your body's a temple. However, through a lot of comments and a lot of different things, it's, you know, it's up to the individual person. And so with that, I was like, well, our religion kind of is not against tattoos, but don't necessarily get them. But then you got the temple date tattooed on you. And I was like, is that like I wasn't quite sure. So that's what I was like, I wanted to discuss the temple and like that kind of thing, but I was like, okay, I just wanted to say this off camera. But that is what I said. I didn't yell or like get mad or I don't know, however it was.
So we don't normally talk religion, but this is how I justify it in my head. And maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I'm thinking of it completely incorrectly, and maybe this gets cut, I don't know. But at the end of the day,
this is a no cut
so
video.
Our religion is okay with cremation. And in the fact that you can completely burn a body and then God can recreate it with his power, in my opinion, I'm not sure why a tattoo would really be that big of a deal in that regard. So
I feel like it's an individual choice based on your reason behind things. And I felt like your reason behind your tattoo was super special, and it was like our forever date, and hers with her adoption date, and different things like that. I read a couple comments that were like, I have different scars from things that I've done to myself, and I want to cover those, or just different things, and everybody had a different reason, and I think God knows our heart and God knows our intentions.
I think somebody commented they got burned in a fire and they made a tattoo so that it didn't look as bad. So it's like, I think there's reasons that it can work.
We're probably going to get hate for our views, but it is what it is, and we're dressing rumors, so I was not mad. Aaron's not sitting on the couch. We're good. And I'm not controlling, guys. It wasn't anything to do with controlling. I was just literally shocked. Like, it's okay to feel shocked, guys. Everyone's like, you're not valid in how you feel. Like, I'm sorry, I can't feel shocked. I will say with this video, we're just being real, guys. So don't go and give us a bunch of hate and start more rumors, because, yeah. You guys aren't really close to the crazy middles. We get this one a lot. Or there's constant, like, you and Shelly are fighting, or we talk almost every single day, guys. We're not fighting. There's no. And as far as you guys?
We literally hang out with the cousins like every day. We just got back from spending the night with them.
Yeah, so Savannah and Bella had a sleepover at their house the night before. Addison slept here. Like, all of the kids are super. Jacob and Lucas were just hanging out. Like, literally yesterday, they spent all day together. Like, all of the kids are really close, and we're really close with the middles. It's just not always on film, and it's just not, like, we're just normal families hanging out.
Yeah.
We're really close, though.
I think the biggest misconception about us is that we're YouTubers, and so people see us as like, oh, we're in the spotlight, but we also do have normal lives, and we are like real people, and we have real emotions, real relationships, so you have to think about that off camera too.
Yeah. And some people are like, oh my gosh, can they get any privacy? Is everything filmed? No. I would say like maybe only 10% of our lives is actually filmed.
And then people like make
90%, isn't it?
Like ideas and rumors off that 10%.
Bella, Rylan, and Liam are not allowed to have contact with biological family.
That's not true. I choose not to have contact with my biological family, just from like my past and traumas and stuff like that. But I'm allowed to.
I was like, we support all the kids having relationships with bio family, and we kind of go back to as long as it's healthy and safe, but we let the kids decide that, whether they feel that way or not. Belinda married Isaac in the living room.
Oh my goodness.
is true. This is a true rumor, guys. With it. And yes, Bella did leak it on social media.
Okay.
That happened.
It was when I was new to the family and I didn't understand the whole social media thing yet. And I had a spam account on Instagram that I didn't know I had fans followed on. And so they took a picture from my spam account and posted it everywhere. And so the family always likes to bring it up sometimes and tease me about it. It's mostly Luke. But, and Max. No, it's mostly Luke Max.
Okay, so what happened with the living room wedding? Melinda does explain it a little more in detail on her channel, but basically Melinda called me up and was like, I'm getting married tomorrow. And I was like, you know, I don't know if that's the best idea. Like, and she's like, no, this is happening. I already have the bishop coming and it's gonna be in your living room. And I was like, okay, I can make something happen in a day, guys. You know, my last minute planning comes into play. But with it, I was like, okay, we can throw this whole thing. I can put together, I can call people, like we can do this. And she was like, no, actually, I don't want it filmed. I don't want it like a big deal. I just want the family. I don't even want you guys getting dressed up. Some of the kids were in sweatpants. That was a rumor, like, why did they just not care or support the marriage? Why are they wearing this? Like, Melinda asked for us not to get dressed up because her plan was to do just a small little private thing that was just for that marriage certificate, basically. And then a few months later, she was going to have the big wedding and the celebration of everybody. And so I respected her wishes and we didn't film it. It wasn't out there. And then it got leaked, but that was on accident. But yeah, that was never supposed to be public. And yeah. Rumor I've heard, Crystal is a control freak. Don't believe it, really, but wanted to ask. I am not a control freak.
No.
Do you feel like I'm controlling?
No, not at all. That's like, there's the most laid back, chill parents. Like,
I feel like Dad is more strict than I am.
For sure.
So if any way, not controlling, I would just say like he was raised very like military, very like strict, and so he tends to lean more towards like stricter parenting, to where I was raised by my mom, who you guys have all met, Grandma, who's the most relaxed, easygoing, like just super sweet. And I feel like I was raised more relaxed like that, which I tend to be more with the kids. The dogs are like attacking each other in the background out of nowhere. So I don't know where the controlling thing rumor or something came from. Maybe a video.
I think it's just because like you like to be very not active but involved, yes. Very involved in like our lives, but I don't think it's like controlling. I don't think it's like you won't like are trying too hard or something like that, because like I've seen that too. I think she just is trying to have like better relationships with us and be more connected and like
and just support them in their decisions. And
I've never felt like you were too overbearing or like controlling or anything like that ever.
Good, because I was like, maybe I don't recognize it myself.
I've never felt like that ever.
No one's ever told me that besides on the internet. And when they got the tattoos, and that was another one that it caused friction in Aaron and I's marriage. Aaron and I give each other the benefit of the doubt, is what we call it. Is like if someone makes a decision and we're not necessarily like agree with it, or we're like, we wish you would have discussed it with you or me or whatever, we sit down and talk about that. And Aaron explained his reasoning behind the tattoos and explained everything, and I was like, cool, like I love and support that. It wasn't, there was no control. I don't know what people turned it into, but this one really quick, it kind of went back to an earlier one, but I don't think it's true, but I've heard that you and Shelly are rivals. We're not rivals, we're not competing, we're not, I feel like the internet is like, oh, this person does this better, whatever, but Shelly and I don't feel like that in our real lives. Like we're actually really loving and supporting, and I want nothing but success for her, and she wants the same for me, and like, we just love and support each other in those ways. This one, I don't know where the question or exactly what it was, but I think it was from a lot of comments in the other video, but it was Logan's birthday video. And there's two things that you can go first. That Bella didn't give up the front seat, but she did. She scooted over.
Yeah, okay. Guys, I didn't realize it was going to be that big of a deal. Like, Logan wasn't even upset about the situation. You guys were more upset than he was. Like, if I knew that it was that big of a deal, I would have just moved to the back. Like, it wasn't a problem for me. Like, I just wanted to sit next to Mom and like talk and, you know, like I just didn't think of it as like a huge deal, so my apologies.
And Logan loved being in the front seat. He got the main front seat. Most of the kids don't like sitting in the middle because it's not the most comfortable seat, but he didn't care that Bella was up there at all. Like nothing was ever even said.
Yeah, we were talking and we were playing Blockbuster together. Like we were just playing games, so it really wasn't a big deal.
Yeah. And then I got a lot of hate when I accidentally showed Logan his present and Aaron wasn't home. Okay, so here was the conversation behind that part of it is Aaron, so actually it even goes back to the day before when like I went to the store and did all the hunting and like found the stream and like all the, I don't know, got him all the stuff for the setup. And then the next morning we were going to the mall and Aaron doesn't really like going to the mall. And I was like, oh, do you just want to stay and set everything up? And then right when I come home from the mall, you can walk in or we'll come in and then we can surprise him. And Aaron's like, yeah, I would love to do that and that kind of thing. So I text Aaron like, hey, like we're on our way like back from the mall. And he's like, cool, you can just come straight in. And so when I got home, I literally filmed from the garage, like into the house. My back was, I assumed that Aaron was already in the room waiting to surprise him. He never texted that he went to the store. But on the other end, like I felt so bad. And once I realized and I felt like it was too late because Logan was already standing in the room. And I felt so bad. Like I apologized to Aaron like 50 times at this point, and he's like, literally, I don't care. Like he literally was like, I don't care. Like it's not, people are making it into a big deal, but it's not. But still from the other end, like I still feel really bad and I wish I wouldn't have done that. And I'm a human and I make mistakes, and I'm sorry to any of you that it like offended or made you feel bad for Aaron or whatever. Like I genuinely feel so bad about it and I'm sorry, and I apologize when I make mistakes, and I feel like we all do, and I do feel like that was a mistake and I should have waited, whether Aaron cared or not or communicated that he went to none of that. I should have taken responsibility for my part, and I shouldn't have shown Logan until they were back. So you bought the house for the boys. Max keeps referring to it as his.
Yeah, so my mom and dad actually bought it for me, and I just live there, and I don't pay anything. No,
that is a lie!
It's an actual rental. I don't understand this whole thing. They've had this about everybody, though. Like, even when, like, Alex lived out, they're like, oh, like, mom and dad pays the bills. Like, they don't. Like, I pay my own bills. Like, it's a rental.
Yeah, they give me employment, and they give me the money to pay my bills. So,
but he works for it. So
yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Get off me.
Why do you refer to it as yours?
Because it is mine. I don't know. I pay for it.
Yeah, it's a rental and he pays for it, guys.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, this one says Tristan and Melinda are dating. That's been a rumor.
How do I keep this? Let's see. How do you keep this as professional as possible while knowing that Melinda could potentially see this video? Melinda is my sister. Point blank and simple. It's not like that in any way, shape, form, or capacity. I remember back in the day, like that was like a fear of Kraz and Crystal. Like when I first got put into the home, they were like wondering if that was going to be an interest of mine. And they knew probably within the first like 10 minutes that was nowhere near anything that was ever going to happen inside this reality ever. So I'm sorry, all you people shipping us together. This is not some Cullen, Twilight, everyone's dating each other nonsense. So
it's true. And we were never concerned once, like, yeah.
Yeah, 0%.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Lucas stopped cooking when Tristan arrived because he felt left out and is getting less attention. Lucas has not stopped cooking.
Lucas has not stopped. Yeah, these assumptions are actually like super crazy. I will say I have taken over a little bit of the on-screen time, but Luke is super busy. He just turned 18. He's going to UTI. He's like super into motorcycling now, and he's super into like mechanic work. The guy cooks still. Like, just because it's not on camera doesn't mean it's not happening. Like, please.
True.
MadeirRod97, sorry if I butchered your name, says, Crystal does not always think or include Aaron in moments with the kids. Rumor I've read. I'm not sure where you're reading this rumor, but I have to say, Crystal and I get together on a very regular basis and discuss everything that's going on with the kids and what's going to be happening in the future, surprises included. In fact, the only thing that we've never discussed or didn't discuss was the tattoo, and that was my bad. So if you want to flame on somebody, come at this guy. Anyways, it made me really sad. So when the video of Logan's birthday went live, Crystal literally cried all day. Your guys' comments were extremely hurtful, and I didn't appreciate it. I was included in on the surprise. I didn't see the actual unveiling, but that wasn't the important part to me, and so I was okay not being there, because what was important to me was going to the store and getting the 2 things that he needed to be able to start streaming that day. And the payoff for me in that video was the fact that I wanted to be there on stream with Logan, seeing him perform, seeing him have fun, playing video games, and just living his best life. And that is the payoff for me. So to say that Crystal doesn't include me is a complete and utter lie and rumor. She always includes me, and yeah.
Someone is pregnant.
Me.
No. This is false. No one is pregnant. Yeah.
Like, that's all there is to it. Like, no one's pregnant.
There's really not much to talk about.
There's not much to say because no one is pregnant. It was just, there was a lot of these comments. There was like, Melinda's pregnant, Ariana's pregnant, someone's pregnant. Like, there was like a million of these comments.
You guys just want a kid. You guys just want a little baby.
I do want more grandchildren, but I'm patiently waiting for the right time. Healthy relationships, yada yada. More grandchildren to come, just not right now.
I've heard, which is hard to believe because he looks like Bella, but that Liam is an actor. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it says that Liam isn't Liam, that he is an actor. No. Like, what? Like, I honestly don't know where you guys even, like, come up with these things.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually, like, bizarre. It just flabbergasts me. Liam is my brother, and that's all there is to it.
Hi, Melinda. Do you have a secret boyfriend?
I can't hear you. Hold on. My Bluetooth is acting.
What a dodge move. I love it.
Okay, sorry, my Bluetooth cut out. I don't know. I have to get this stuff to my charge.
Oh, no problem. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions.
What did I miss? Why was everyone laughing?
Oh, because I said, do you have a secret boyfriend? And then you're like, hold on, I can't hear you.
Do you?
Do you?
Do you?
Oh my god. I like secrets. How about that?
She likes the secret. We'll keep that. Are you pregnant?
Baby number 2 on the way.
Baby number 2! Woo!
No, not yet.
Not yet. So plans in the future? So you would like another one?
I would.
Not anytime soon.
No, not anytime soon. Something has to appear on my finger.
Oh, she wants to be married first.
I just stole the camera for a little bit. As like my mom's kid, and I know I can speak about this on every single one of the kids' behalf. Seeing someone with the biggest heart like my mom get so much hate and so many like assumptions made about her really hurts as an outsider and as her kid, because my mom is the most kind, loving person I have ever met in my entire life. Like, it is so frustrating seeing comments like that. Like, it actually ticks me off. I'm sorry if I'm coming off like passive aggressive, but it hurts my feelings, and I know like my mom is like a really strong woman and she will never like show that it's affecting her, but I know deep down it's gonna affect anyone that's receiving hate, and people that aren't in the spotlight will never understand what it's like until you are in the spotlight, what it's like getting hate and getting torn down for simply just living and being yourself. And so, like, seeing comments about my mom, like, it makes me so mad. Like, it's so frustrating. So, my mom is genuinely like the kindest soul, and I say that from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, I think that's the biggest assumption about her, is that she just is like mean and neglectful and like whatever you guys say, it's all lies, like all lies. My mom is everyone's best friend. Everyone loves being around her. If you see off cameras, we're literally always following her all around the house because we just love her presence. But yeah, so that's it. Please remember that we're human and we take things to heart sometimes, and words do affect you more than you'll ever know. And as someone who also receives a lot of hate for simply just being who I am, like, I know where my mom is coming from, or like what she's holding in that she'll never talk about. So yeah.
Does Bella have a boyfriend?
Yes. Just kidding, no, I don't.
I was like, I didn't think you did.
No, I know. I don't.
She's gonna use the Crazy Pieces channel to get back at this guy. She's like, yeah, I do, and he loves me.
No, I'm in a very complicated boy situation. The guy that happy birthdayed his way back into my life that you guys know of.
That she let.
Yeah, so it's okay. We're just trying to figure things out right now. So, yeah.
Do you have any rumors, Savannah? Actually, maybe you answer this one. Did Jake and Lucas get into a fight and that's why they split rooms?
No. Luke just
There's a fuzz.
Luke just wants to have his own privacy now that he's 18.
He just wanted his own room.
And I'd rather him have his own room than have his own house, so I'm fine with that.
Also, guys, you guys came at me for coming to the apartment freaking shopping.
Oh, yeah.
The only reason why I went was because I wanted Subway.
She wanted Subway.
Okay, I'm being so honest with you right now. It wasn't because I was trying to invade on Savannah and Luke. I just wanted Subway because I knew that they were going to get food after, and I was hungry, so that's all I have to say.
Yeah, I did.
That one makes me so mad.
We've seen you guys hate each other, or you leave Savannah out, or...
So this one actually makes me so mad too, because never have we hated each other. We're sisters. We're gonna fight.
But even then, we don't even fight that much.
Yeah, no, we really don't. Obviously, like, there's little things, like, if the room's messy and, like, I just cleaned it and, like, she makes it a mess, like, we're gonna bicker over something like that, but we've never, like, gone into a fight.
Yeah.
But yeah. And she's also just a little bit more of a closed-off person. I'm a very outgoing person. I like to be involved. I like to do things, like...
I like to stay more to myself.
Yeah.
Introvert versus extrovert.
Yeah.
And so, like, with Aubrey and Addison, like, she's more on Aubrey's side and I'm more on, like, an Addison side because we're both extroverted people, they're both introverted people.
So just, like, we just kind of click more.
There's never, like, a separation and where we feel, like, excluded or anything like that. Like, it's kind of, you guys kind of picture us as, like, friends. Like, that's what I always have felt like, is, like, you think of us like a friend group, so, like, there's a left outness, like, we're sisters, we live together, we're always together.
We're forced to be together.
So, like...
You're forced to be together.
Yeah, there's no escaping us.
Yeah, we're, like, best friends, too, so...
That's been a topic of discussion between me and Bella for years.
Yeah, we'll always be, like, late night, like, just in the middle of the night, we'll be like, can you believe people, like, think we hate each other?
Because we just sit there and talk for hours.
Yeah.
Liam, are you a paid actor?
No.
Do you only live here on the weekdays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I wish I was a paid actor. Give me the money.
Are you a paid actor? He looks up, he's like, am I supposed to say yes?
Okay, another one is, do you adopt for money? No. And if you're going into adoption for the money, it's not there. I mean, I don't know. But basically, when you do foster care, you do get a stipend, it's called, from the state. Depends on the kid's age, roughly $600 to $700 a month, somewhere in there. When you adopt a kid, all of that stops. Unless you apply for like a stipend, if it's like a really special needs kid, or there's different things, you have to fill out this like application. But if you don't have anything on that, you don't continue to get paid or anything once the kids are adopted. So if you're going into adoption for that, they do pay health insurance till they're 18.
Till they're 25.
No, only till they're 18.
25 now.
We're not
25
promoting
now?
that.
Yeah.
We're not promoting that.
Promoting what?
You said
Adopting.
So if you decide to go
Adopting
into
for health insurance.
yeah.
Oh, no, that's
just
not what
for
I
the
meant.
kid.
I meant if you go into adoption for the money, like that's not, no, don't do that. Don't ever do that.
That's messed up.
It's messed up. Don't do it. And we have been adopting way before YouTube, way before any of this. We've been doing foster care and adoption pretty much for a long, long time because we love it. And she's worth it. And they bring joy to me.
I want to freaking no, this one can't.
Oh, a couple of rumors. So one of the rumors is we are not actually related to the crazy middles.
That is not true. The crazy middle is Shelly, and she is my oldest.
So we will actually put up a 23andMe where it says we are all sisters. So yes, we are related. DNA
Yes.
test to prove it.
I had 4 girls and 2 boys, so yes, we are all related.
Oh, some people ask about that they normally only see Mark, Mindy, Shelly, me, and Chelsea, but you don't see the 6th one a lot. And his name is Michael, and he is a brother. He is in between in between Mindy and me, right?
No.
No. Michael's older than Mindy?
No, Mindy's the second to the.
I know my own
Yeah.
family, I swear, guys.
Shelly, Mindy, and then Michael.
Michael,
Yeah.
and then me,
Yes.
and then it was Chelsea,
Chelsea
and
and
then
Mark.
Mark.
Yes.
So that's kind of the order. Another one is that you guys saw my mom get married a few years ago, and what happened to her husband. He did not pass away from COVID. I know some people believe that, and it's been a rumor that we've heard out there. He did get super, super sick from COVID, and actually had to be put on a ventilator
Twice, yes.
twice.
In the ICU.
They didn't know if he was going to make it. He did pull through and he did survive, but ultimately the relationship just didn't work.
It did not work. He realized it, I realized it. So, but we're still friends. We still talk all the time. We just weren't good being married together.
I could make a whole video just for myself. I have beef.
You have beef?
I have beef because everyone just has all these assumptions and they make me so mad. Like there's one about me faking being clumsy for attention. Explain my broken finger.
She just fell on the stairs and we were not filming, guys. It was not for
It wasn't
attention.
on film. Yeah, I'm not just. I'm
She
not
does.
an attention seeker. Like, sometimes I do say things and it's like because I want people to laugh, but like I'm not an attention seeker. I'm not.
No, it'll be so funny because the house will be like dead silent, and then
Oh my
you just
God.
hear a thump, and then Bella's like,
And I always am like, Bella, was that you?
and it's always Bella.
Yeah. Savannah fell down one time, really bad.
It was bad. I fell from the top.
She fell from that top all the way
It was
down.
kind of instant karma because I did tell Tristan not to fall down the stairs because he was holding a ladder.
Yeah, and then she
And I
fell.
fell.
Has Jake ever been in the back of a cop car?
No. The only person that has is Bella
And that was in Catalina.
for a picture.
But yeah, it was just for a picture. We've never been arrested.
No.
Some of us have been pulled over, but no one's been arrested. So
There was a lot about Ariana, like a lot on there. One of them was, did she get in trouble in college? She did not get into trouble in college. She chose not to go anymore. She does have a video up on her channel where she explains that part of it. So when will she come into town next? There's so many that I'm not gonna actually pull it up, but she's actually coming this weekend for my birthday. So I'm super excited to see her. I cannot wait. We have not cut Ariana off or whatever rumor there is out there. Like Ariana and I talk, Aurora FaceTimes her almost every day. We love Ariana and I'm so excited for her to come this weekend. Last and final question is, kids don't have a good relationship with Evie or had a hard time adjusting to her. That one is not true. All the kids are really close. They absolutely love Evie. However, I will say part of it is true. So this is kind of in the middle one, where not necessarily a hard time adjusting, but understanding different things. One of them that I've mentioned before is like her understanding, like if you're joking around or you're sarcastic, and some of that being a trigger, and the kids are like, or no. And then I would tell the kids, like, you can't joke with her like that. Like, you have to explain it. And so she understands that it's a joke or whatever the case is. So it's like stuff like that. Or if it's like loud and crazy and a lot going on and she gets dysregulated, for the kids to understand why. And so it has been a learning and an adjustment period, I guess you could call it. But so it's more so understanding each individual kid's needs, what each individual kid has gone through, and kind of, yeah, if that makes sense. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I'm giving the card to Mark right here. Hey, Mark.
Hey.
Oh, this is our new editor over there.